o'clock across the UK, which means it is time for Saturday's Radio 1 Anthems. And it's James Cusack with you, a whole hour of back-to-back anthems for you on Radio 1.
Radio 1 Anthems.
And if you want to come and say hi, 03700 100 100 is the WhatsApp.
Say hello, Bobby, don't be shy. Take control of me, get the vibe. It's gonna be lit tonight.
Baby girl, you give me 10 ton of fatness. Give me some of that. Mix with the badness. Look how she has.
It's gonna be lit tonight.
Shall we live a man? Shall we live a man? Same how we do it. So we same do it. Same how we do it.
It's gonna be lit tonight.
Put a bang on man.
This is
BBC Radio 1. This shit that ice cold. Michelle fight for that white gold. This one for them hood girls. Them good girls. Straight master. BBC Radio 1. Right round, right round. When you go down, when you go down, down.
Right round, right round.
Money, I'm out of control. Somebody help me. She taking my bankroll. Well, I'm king of the club, and I'm wearing a crown. Popping these bottles, touching these bottles, watching they asses go cold.
It is Radio 1 Anthems, just some back-to-back bangers for you Saturday morning. Flo Rida and Kesha with Right Round. And before that, Bruno Mars, Uptown Funk, and some Sean Paul and Dua Lipa. Hello to Ness and Harry, who are driving to Norfolk at the moment. Loving Radio 1 Anthems at the moment. Jamie heading back home from Cambridge. 2 hours to his home. Radio 1 keeping him company. That is good to know. And if you want to shout on Radio 1, 03700 100 100 is the WhatsApp. Tell us who you are. Tell us where you are and what's going on today. And we'll keep the tunes going. And this is Rudimental and Feel the Love on Radio 1.
No, I said it's true. I can feel the love. Can you feel it too? I can feel it. I can feel it.
Listening to BBC Radio 1. It is Radio 1 Anthems between now and 11 this morning. Don't forget you can get these tunes anytime you like. Just type Anthems into BBC Sounds. You can ask your smart speaker to play Radio 1 Anthems anytime you like. Or it's available on DAB Plus as well if you want. It's James Cusack with you. Hiya. Hello Ted, Seb and Becky in the car on a rainy day to off to go and see Granny and Grandad in Wales today. Nice one for your message. Paul and Leash are listening to Radio 1. Off to their new house in London today. First thing we're doing, tuning into Radio 1 when we get there and tucking into a lasagna. You can't go wrong. And Cleo and Aaron have got Radio 1 on. They're heading from Cardiff to Wales. To watch the Wales game versus New Zealand. That would be quite silly, James. For a birthday weekend. Thank you very much for your message. This is Green Day and Boulevard of Broken Dreams on Radio 1.
I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's all.
Radio 1
Anthems.
It's Radio 1 Anthems, Fall Out Boy, and that is Irresistible. And it's James Cusack with you. Hiya. Hi Joseph, who's listening to Radio 1 at the moment, off back to where he used to live. Oh, I love going like back to where I grew up and stuff. So you look round and go, has anything changed? Nope. Has anything changed? No, nothing else. Hey to 231 who says, hi James, on my way to Leicester to pick up my sisters to go and see Wicked at the cinema a bit later. Nicola in Bristol's got us on. Hi James, loving the tunes here as I bake a Victoria sponge cake for my wife's birthday. Happy birthday to your wife, Nicola. Jen and Ollie in Warrington, off to see Fatboy Slim tonight with Amanda and Gareth. Thank you very much for your message. Hey to Joe, the chippy as well, who's listening to us at the moment. We're loving the tunes as we travel from Wales to Essex. I was going to say, is it chippy as in chippy tea, or is it chippy as in carpenter? That's right, isn't it? My producer just screwed a face up at me. Is that right? Oh, he's put the emojis on. Yeah, chippy as in, okay, like a saw and a hammer and yeah, tradey chippy, right, rather than. I prefer if you were like fish and chippy. Chris in Weardale, thanks very much for your message. James, I'm feeding the cows before heading to see the big game of rugby this afternoon between Tynedale and Sheffield. Nice one for the tunes. And Max, Zuza and Catherine listening on the M5 at the moment. Can we have a shout out? Yeah, of course you can. Oh, one more here from Vicky, who says, I'm in Benton at the moment, just painting currently with a snotty cold. I hope it gets better for you. Right, let's get Teo Cruz on now. This is Dynamite on Radio 1.
To dance. I hit the floor cause that's my plans. I'm wearing all my favorite brands. Let's go, cause we gon' rock this club. We gon' go all night. We gon' light it up like it's dynamite. Cause I told you once, now I told you twice. We gon' light it up like it's dynamite.
BBC Radio 1.
I want you to love me.
BBC.
Radio 1. All the crazy shit I did tonight, those will be the best memories.
David Guetta and Memories on Radio 1. And it's Radio 1 Anthems. On the way for you next, Nat and Vicky have got another half an hour of them. I will get to speak at some point and speak properly. Right, it's 10:30 across the UK. Polly Bayfield here with Newsbeat.